Welcome back to the PM Podcast. I'm Aaron. This is Blake.
How you doing?
And today we are on a different set in a different room of the studio.
All right. Let's try this one out for size.
Yeah, so it probably won't be the permanent studio.
No.
Definitely won't be the permanent studio.
No.
So if you guys have been watching past episodes, we're revamping a little bit. We're trying to get a different feel. We're trying to... Well, actually, not really. We're trying to do the show, right? And we're trying to get the show set to the way we want it. And so the podcast is still something we want to do, but it's kind of taken a
back seat,
for lack of a better term, yeah, a back seat. Like it's just like it's something that we're still passionate about and we still want to do, but it's something that we're not going to. Well, you know what? We're working on it. We'll just put it that way. We're working on it. We're trying to find a different room or just something that we can make work, because like the living room that we were in, we can never get the right lighting, and so it's just one of those things where like we haven't really figured out where we're gonna go with it,
but we know we're gonna go with it somewhere.
And that's the point. But how you been, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, have a good week so far. It's really echoey in here. This is why it will not be a permanent studio.
Yep. Probably this is going to be the first and last time.
But
I don't like hearing myself echo.
Echo.
You're an idiot. It's been good though. Pretty busy.
Yeah,
but good. Busy, good.
Busy is good.
What about you?
Same. Yeah, just very, 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 very busy. But I was going to tell you, I think I'm going to get a perm.
What?
I think
like a perm?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a perm.
Wow.
I don't know. Like, I'm tired.
Why?
I'm tired of dealing with straight hair, and I always have to put product in it, and then it always falls. Like, have you seen how much product I have to put in my hair for the show?
No.
Dude, it is stupid. It is so much product.
More than me?
Way more than you.
Wait, more than me?
Way more than you. I have to put like 3 pea-sized drops of gel in my hand, or paste or whatever. Have to do that and get it to where I want it. Then I've got to basically spray paint my hair with hairspray in order to make it stay.
Why don't you try slicking it back?
Because I look stupid. I look stupid.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I want to see it one time.
Oh, God. It looks awful.
I want to see it.
Like your hair? Kind of like how it's slicked back like that?
Yeah.
No.
I want to see it.
Oh, God. It'll look bad. I look like a greaser.
Yeah.
Chills, they're multiplying.
And I'm losing control.
Anyway, yeah, no, it'd be bad, dude. So
I still want to see it.
But I'm thinking about getting a perm, because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it's low maintenance. It'll be curly, kind of.
So is a perm just supposed to be where you curl your hair?
It's supposed to be like a permanent curl in your hair, and it lasts for like 3 to 4 months because they put chemical in your they put chemical in your hair that makes it stay like that.
So you're gonna be like Even Stevens?
No, my hair is too straight, so it'll look more like. I'll find you a picture. Hang on. It'll look more like... Ooh, I don't like these hairstyles, but... Okay, I hate all of these hairstyles, but it'll look something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like the messy do.
Messy kind of curls, yeah. So it's not like I said, I don't want it to be...
The waves.
Right. Whoa.
Oh.
Anyway, it's on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking about getting a perm. I don't know. Thoughts?
I mean, hey, whatever you feel is best.
Do you think it'll look good? Let me ask you that.
I'm one of those people, I'm not sure until I see it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those, I mean, I could see you having one, but at the same time, I can't. So it's one of those, like, Because I've seen you in one hairstyle.
Yeah, for like 2 years.
Yeah. So it would be different. That's for sure.
I don't think it'd be a bad thing.
I don't
Like
think
just
it would.
like because here's the thing though. This is the caveat. If I don't like it, I only have to have it for 4 weeks
And you could wear a hat.
and 30 episodes for people to watch. No, I'm kidding. 20. It'd be oh my god, it'd be cemented because it would be on the show. So it'd be
Yep.
whatever I do with my hair, it's gonna be cemented for like year ever on the internet.
Yep.
Yay. But yeah, that's just what I thought about. I don't know. It's just a thought that I was thinking about, like, you know, because I've seen like perms are really popular for males right now. Like apparently a lot of people are doing it. And with my hair being so straight, it'll just my aunt's a hairstylist, or she's a cosmetologist, whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So she has said like it's very, very, very popular for guys to do it right now. So I don't know. It's like, well, if it's a trend, if it's a thing to do, then why not give it a shot while I can, you know?
Hey, I mean, honestly, even if it wasn't a trend, I'd still say go for it.
Yeah, true. And then look back on it years later and be like, oh my God, what was I doing?
That's probably what I'm going to be doing with my hair right now.
What? Oh, but look back at it and be like, oh my God, what was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
Yeah, but you have a pretty good hairstyle.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like your hair. I don't really have like any complaints or anything. But it is a kind of like one strip, right? Like you could make a mohawk out of your hair the way it's cut.
I mean, you can make it a lot of things.
True.
So that's kind of why I did it.
Comb over?
I could do a comb over.
Could you really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any receding hairlines?
I don't know.
I never look either.
I think I used to until I started cutting my hair a certain way.
Fair enough. Because I'm always worried that my hair is going to start receding. Because my dad's bald.
My dad's getting there.
I'm just like, I will get plugs. I don't care. I do not. I will have hair.
Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with it.
We're going bald or having plugs?
Both.
Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. If I'm going bald, I'm going to go Bruce Willis bald. Like if I start going, because that's why he did it. If I'm going to go bald, I'm just shaving it. I'm not even like, I'm going to shave it and grow a beard. Damn, I'm going to be a bald man.
Well, I already got that part down.
Right. I think you'd look good bald.
I do have pictures of me bald.
What?
Yep.
Wait. Like how you look now, but bald.
Yeah.
Did you have a beard?
I can't remember. Let me look. See if I can't find him.
Okay. Why he looks, we're going to get into giving you guys a little behind the curtain on the production side of things. Before we do that, we want to let you know that the PM podcast is supported by Circle City Tent. Circle City Tent offers the best in premium window tinting for your vehicle. You ever hate those really hot summers that blister you when you sit down in your seats? Or your seats just fade over time because the UV radiation is baking your car? Well, Circle City sticks it where the sun shines and provides you with a quality window tint at a low price. Tint your full car starting at just $169.99. That gives you any shade they have and a lifetime warranty. If you have any other questions, feel free to give them a call at 317-788-8468, or you can go to their website, www.circlecitytent.com. You ever have to deal with those cold winters or those really hot summers? Well, keep your car in the perfect climate any time of year with the Arctic Start Remote Start by Circle City Tent. They provide you with the perfect climate in any weather. Set your car cold when it's really hot, or set your car hot when it's really cold. Make sure your buns are nice and toasty or your tits are nice and chilly. All starting at just $249.99, and that is installation and a lifetime warranty on everything. If you have any questions feel free to give them a call, 317-788-8468, or you can go to their website at www.circlecitytent.com. There are 2 locations here in Indianapolis, and they have the best in remote start and window tint. Feel free to give them a call. Thanks, Circle City Tent. Back to the PM podcast. Okay.
So I found the picture.
So you found the picture. Let me see it. Ooh. I think you'd look okay now with the beard. I do not like it then. How old were you in this picture?
I was, I think your age.
What, 23?
Yeah. No?
I am 23.
Maybe 24?
So that wasn't that long ago.
No, wasn't that long ago.
Why did you have your head shaved?
So I did it. So I ran the mini marathon,
Okay.
and I did it for several years. And so I decided that I had a lot of people and family friends who got diagnosed with cancer.
Okay.
So I figured I would dedicate my run to donating for cancer.
And you just shaved your head.
Yep.
You shaved your head out of like, what do they call that?
I'm trying to think of it now. Sponsoring?
No, it's like out of... Anyway, you were very nice about it. Very nice in supporting it.
And this was when I was in college.
Damn, bro, you beefy. Is this your bodybuilding days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, dude. You were like, hawked out.
But that was my hair.
Yeah.
Too.
Hair was rough.
Yeah.
Hair was rough. I definitely like your hairstyle now. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into talking about a little production, how it works, how it all goes down. So, giving you guys a peek behind the curtain. So, Blake, tell them from your perspective, like your side of things, like where your day starts when you come to film.
Well, when I wake up in the morning,
Mama told me. No.
my mama told me.
Well, okay, so you show up to the studio.
Yeah, so show up to the studio. First thing I get is my scripts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, now, granted, I go and say hi, hug everybody, all that kind of
Right,
stuff.
we're not like complete assholes. We don't just walk in and like, fuck you. No, we still like talk and be cordial. Actually, sometimes we actually sit around too long. That's kind of our fault.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm an introvert at heart.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Extrovert?
Introvert.
Oh, you don't like being social. Oh,
Yeah.
that is true. You don't really. You're not like a social butterfly.
No. I'll socialize. And I love being around people.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, if I had to choose.
You're like, no, I'll stay at home.
Yep.
Anyway, so you get your scripts.
Get my scripts, read everything over. Now, by this point, I've already got my workout in, did my readings for the day, got my cold shower.
Yeah, we actually talked about a lot of that over on Potty Mouth Fear Factor. Shameless plug. If you haven't seen that episode, it's episode 6. Yes. No, 3. Episode 3.
You sure?
Yep, because it was arachnophobia, fear of drowning, fear of change.
Shoot, that's right.
Yep. So, yeah, it's over there on episode 3 of Potty Mouth Fear Factor. It's under the PM Limited series, if you go check that out. But yeah, so how production works for us. So let's say we'll start when we end production. So like when we start. So production starts on Tuesday morning. Our weeks run Tuesday to Monday. Which is weird. But this is why we do it. So Tuesday, we just filmed on Monday, and so Tuesday everything's broken down because they'll break some things down, but the sets still need to be cleaned up. There's things that need to be moved and stuff like that. So Tuesday, everything's really kind of put up and really cleaned and all that kind of stuff, and then we start going into pre-production for next week. And so how we have it right now, there's a producer and a writer for the episodes of the show. They have a lot of work to do, and they basically design, write the script, everything that needs to be done for us to come in and do this stuff. And we'll come in and we'll sit down, we'll talk, and we'll kind of go over some things. But we really kind of try to stay as hands off as possible as that, because we want to stay in that creative vibe. So we'll give creative feedback. We'll come up with content ideas and segment ideas. But as far as like writing it and stuff like that, we kind of just go with the flow.
I feel like I just screw it up if I tried like thinking about
To write it?
Just thinking about it and trying to do it.
I don't think you would, because I think if you were writing it, okay. So if you guys haven't seen the blooper reels yet, they'll be coming. But Blake likes to do multiple takes. It's just his thing. He has a system. He likes to do it. He likes to repeat the same thing just over and over and over again. It's cool. That's how he does it. So we have quite a few takes from Blake, and I do it too, so it's okay. But quite a few takes from Blake, and then we, yeah. So, but I think you'd be better if you had written it, because it's something that you wrote, so you'd remember it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just a thought on it. I don't know.
Could.
Yeah.
If you'd let me.
Good point. So anyway, so what happens from there? So usually, like, a lot of our work week is pretty monotonous. Like it's very business calls, stupid stuff here and there. Just not stupid, because I mean it's still a business. It's still like something we want to do, but it's the more boring side of things. Like it's just if you think it's like super exciting, we come to work and drink stupid shit and do all this kind of stuff. Like it's not. It's business. And then we come and we do the show. And so we'll arrive, and like, so let's say it's a Monday, because that's usually our bulk of our filming. We try to get as much as we done on Monday, as much as we can done on Monday. So you'll come to the studio. We'll come to the studio. Me and Blake will usually sit down and talk for a second, just kind of cut up. If I have something to show him or whatever, we'll do that. And then we get ready for the show. So how we set it up right now is whatever segments take the longest to film, those are what we film first. Because if we get those out of the way quickly, then the rest of the week just kind of follows pretty nicely. It's smooth sailing. There's not a lot of issues. But if we do not get those segments get filmed, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So, but yeah, so from there we kind of just, I mean, it's I don't know how to explain it. Like it's pretty, at this point, since we're started doing a show, it's not as clean. It's not as like, it's not surgery by any means. It is not surgical in the way we do the things.
No.
It's still very kind of sloppy. But it's because, I mean, we've only been doing this for 4 weeks now. Like, this is the 4th week we've been filming. So it's just like a little weird to kind of get back into that. You know what I mean? Like, to get back into that, like, quick moving. Because there are so many moving pieces now. Like, it's not like we used to. You know what I mean? Like, we used to just go in a room and sit down and talk. And there's props and there's bits and there's things that like you have to do in order to make that segment, or, you know, to get a point across, and it's a lot more involved than it used to be.
I feel like there's going to be certain things that we do to where we mess up, and it's something that, like, whether it hits me in the face or you in the face, and we got to do it all over again.
Oh man.
I messed up. We got to do it all over again. I'm still waiting for that one, just like we did on Shooting the Shit.
Which one?
The one we got smashed, and we had to stay the night here.
Yeah, that was so bad. Yeah, well, not here, but yeah. So, okay, so what had happened was, this is last season. Oh, this is a real behind the curtains. This is like, you're seeing a lot about the show. So there was one night where we had been filming, and we were filming Shooting the Shit. And me and Blake got plastered. I think it was the episode where we had to take a shot every 5 minutes.
Yep.
And the episode was like an hour and a half long.
Well, not only that, but we, the producers came in with extra alcohol because they thought that, they're like, you know what, we might as well just stock up now.
Yeah, so they brought it. So we had like a fifth of vodka, a fifth of tequila, which... And then they had White Claw and beer and...
Well, they wanted to get rid of the old stuff
Right.
and put it with new. Not only did we finish the old stuff,
we finished the new stuff.
pretty much.
We were plastered, dude. Like, we finished a whole fifth of vodka. We finished most of the tequila. And then we drank a whole 6-pack of beer and a 12-pack of White Claw.
But we were so... I still remember... Well, vaguely remember. But we were so gone that the very end of the segment, when we had to chug the rest of our drink, right?
Mhm.
Just like we always do.
Yep.
But for some reason, you and I would keep messing up. It was either like your turn to do it or my turn to do it.
And we just kept, every single time.
But they would never tell us we messed up until the end. After we drank
After,
everything.
so they would, okay, so this was a joke. Since we were so plastered that our producer decided, you know what, hey, we're just going to let them keep drinking and messing up. And so so basically, like, at the end, if you've never seen shooting the shit, at the end of every single shooting the shit, we take whatever's left in our cups and we drink and we chug it. And so how it used to end is we'd be like, well, actually, it kind of ends how this podcast ends. It'd be like, think of blah, 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 and we'll see you guys next time on the podcast. And then we'd clink and chug. And so we got all the way through that, and they would go, oh, hey, you messed up this line. We got to refill your drinks and do it again. And we're like, what? And we did it like 4 times. So we were like 4 claws deep, a fifth of vodka down, 6-pack of beer, like
all those shots. Oh my!
And then
gosh.
after all that, we sat up in the studio until like 5 a.m. singing Backstreet Boys and the national anthem and recorded it all. I still have the recording somewhere.
Oh my god!
But it's me and him being drunk out of our minds singing the national anthem upstairs in this one little studio. And
needless to say, I did not do very much the next day.
yeah, no, we didn't at all. I got up at like 1 o'clock.
Unfortunately,
You did not. You got up early. Got up at like 6.
I still got up early, but I didn't.
No, we went to bed at like, you stayed overnight at my house. And so you went to like,
we went to bed right around 4:30, 4:45.
Yeah, ish.
And I got up at about
Because we left the
6:30.
studio. We left the studio at like 3:30. Yeah. So we went to bed at like 4:30. You got up at 6:30. That was awful. I didn't get up till noon or 1. I was like, screw it.
I was thinking to myself, I don't know how I'm driving right now.
It was bad, dude. It was really bad.
I couldn't tell if I was tired or still drunk.
Never again will I do that.
No.
Period.
No.
But yeah. So anyway, we don't do that again anymore.
Nope.
But it is fun to do what we do, and man, I missed that studio. Now that you remind me that was good times. But we got a better place now. So
For the most part, good times.
there's only a few bad times, and it was
only a few.
only a few, and it was like twice, and then she wasn't allowed to come anymore.
I'm just gonna keep drinking. It'll be okay.
Oh man, do you think she still watches or listens?
Doubtful.
It could be just a coincidence, like a major coincidence. But literally, the day we posted the skydiving thing, she went skydiving the next day. At the exact same place.
Interesting.
I'm talking about his ex-girlfriend. If you guys hadn't pieced that together, so
She
I don't.
went skydiving.
She went skydiving at Indianapolis Skydiving the next day. So I don't know. It could have been just a weird coinky-dink, but it was just really coincidental.
Could you imagine if she was there the same?
Oh, that'd be
day?
awkward. That'd be awkward.
I'd be like, I can't film today. I'm sorry.
No, you'd have to film. You'd be like, we'll just keep you two away from each other.
That's the thing. Is like, I love her to death. It's like, but out of respect, I want to avoid any kind of conflicts.
Well, yeah, of course. Like you would. I mean, I would not let that happen. First of all, ever. If she started walking towards you, I'd be like, hello.
Hi.
We're professionals. We're filming. You need to stop. But I don't think she would at this point.
I would hope not. I hope she moved on and she's doing better.
Anyway,
Yes.
it was just funny. It was super coincidental.
Yeah.
Because she posted it the next day. I was like, but yeah. So anyway,
Interesting.
yeah. But you guys weren't good for each other, and you learned that. So, any Hoosiers,
And Hoosiers.
stole your line.
That's okay.
But yeah, so there's a lot that goes into it, dude. Speaking of behind the curtain, filming Fear Factor during a pandemic was a nightmare, logistically speaking.
Literally.
Literally a nightmare, logistically speaking.
Dude, I don't know if you would call them nightmares, but I had some dreams about them.
About the spiders? See, okay, so when did we film the spiders? February? March?
Yeah.
We called it too. Like, we were going to, okay, so behind the curtain, we'll wrap it up with this. We were going to start filming Fear Factor in March, right? And we had the opportunity to film a few episodes ahead of time. And so we filmed I think Claustrophobia was the first one we filmed,
Yes.
being in the box for 12 hours. And then we filmed, I'm pretty sure it was
the spiders.
The spiders and snakes, and that was like a week later.
He wouldn't have done it any other time.
Right. And so it was like, so we filmed Claustrophobia at the end of January, and then we filmed The Fear of Spiders and Snakes at the beginning of February, and then we filmed Fear of Change relatively right around there.
Yeah.
And so we had like 5 episodes done, and then the pandemic hit. And it was like, oh no. So we had like 5 episodes of 12, and we had to figure out how to film all of this in a pandemic and get it all done by the release date, which was June 15th.
Yep.
And it was just a logistical nightmare. It was something that we didn't think was going to happen. Like we had to sit down and have a conversation. Okay, do we push this off? Do we continue? And somehow, by just sheer freaking willpower, we were able to do it.
I still don't know how we did some of them.
I don't either. But we did.
I still have nightmares from time to time from that ghost adventure.
Oh, that was fun. And that was easy too, because it was just it was a ghost, no pun intended, it was a ghost crew. And there was just like me, you, and a lighting girl and a camera guy. So it was just like, it was super easy.
It was fun.
It was a blast.
It was fun. I enjoyed myself, but I didn't feel like I needed to be in there longer than I was.
But you were scared.
I was very scared.
Plaky Poo was scared. Sorry.
That's okay.
But
I
hey,
am not afraid to admit that.
it is what it is. But we were able to do it. We had some great people that worked with us and were able to help us out. Actually, my uncle owns the haunted place, so we were able to get in there and do that.
No, he wasn't scared whatsoever.
No, not at all. Let me see. I honestly, it all started to come together at the end. Like realistically, like we could see the finish line, and the last one was skydiving, and I didn't think it was going to happen. And then we did the skydiving. This is perfect too. So we did the skydiving episode right when they started to open everything back up, and before the second wave hit. And it was like perfectly timed. Like we got it right in that like 2-3 week window where everything was kind of getting more lax, and they were like, yeah, let's do it, and got in there, filmed it.
Yep.
And it turned out to be one of probably the most special and favorite thing I've ever filmed for this show and this company ever.
It was pretty awesome.
So, but yeah. Anything you want to add?
Not right now.
If you guys have anything you want to ask us about more, to give you like more of a behind the scenes of how we operate and how we do this and what we do, or even outside of this, even what PM Media does as a company. Feel free to comment below or ask us questions via Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And we'll try to answer them on the podcast. But with that being said, guys, that's all for this episode of the PM Podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, or you can watch it here on YouTube. If you are watching it here on YouTube, make sure to like this video so we can keep bringing you this fun, silly, goofy content. With that being said, we love you all, and we will see you next time on the PM Podcast.